What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Cruisin with Eddie. I've been gone for a while. Things have been super busy. My last video I thought had uploaded, but it didn't upload. So this one's gonna be a pretty long one for y'all. Haven't ridden in about 2-3 weeks since my last video, and before that I had mentioned something on my channel about my bike rack going through a car wash and completely being obliterated, and that was a month before. So almost 2 months was my last upload. So let's try to get back into it today. This is probably one of my favorite places to ride. There's a lot of trails and paved sidewalks and all that stuff. So super fun. Again, I'm on the Specialized Turbo Tero 5. Recently got serviced. I mentioned that in my previous video that failed to upload. Brakes bled, derailleur adjusted. People can't get out of the way. The front fork was tuned as well, so it's a lot more responsive, which is good, because some of this trail has some pretty sick bumpy stuff. But I'm actually going to turn around at the very end of this, go down, and then I'm going to show you the fun stuff. Super nice out today. Cannot complain. I got a better phone. It's not as bulky. I had the Pro Max, the 15 Pro Max, and I kind of downgraded but upgraded to the 16. Just regular, no Pro or anything like that, because I don't use it for all it's made. So we're gonna go this way. Turn left up here and hopefully not be in the way. But yeah, this is a pretty cool river. Usually there's a lot of geese right here that they go into the water and do geese things. But yeah, right now it's about, I want to say like 60 degrees. Nah, not even. What am I thinking? 79 degrees. So it's pretty nice, not too humid either. Pretty cloudy. We had a pretty severe thunderstorm last night. I don't think there was any flooding though, so none of that was worrying me. Besides, I don't mind getting this bike dirty. You thought. Super nice neighborhood, by the way. You'll get to see some of the houses when I finish this loop. But here it is. This is not like the whole thing, but this is kind of like an intro to it. Yeah, the ground is pretty dry. Maybe this area didn't get that much, but I mean the sun was out all day today, so it probably dried it all up. Yeah, I got the pink one too, by the way. Pink iPhone 16. Even though the 17 is coming out in like a few months, I needed a new phone. I couldn't wait. Already shattered the screen protector. Whatever. And also on my last video, I was talking about how I had just gotten back from vacation. So in July, me and my girlfriend took 2 trips. First one was out to Las Vegas in the middle of July, 110, super hot. And then at night, you would think everything's like cooling down. No, 108 at like 10 p.m. So it was hard to enjoy walking to the strips and stuff. We went into some casinos, some of the machines malfunctioned. It was a whole show. But just over there where those people are, I hope I don't catch up to them too quick. It's gonna be basically along the edge of this pond. But yeah, I'm gonna have to blur people out because this is pretty heavily hiked and whatnot. But if you are the person in the video and you see yourself and you want to be seen, comment, I guess, I don't know. But yeah, the water is pretty high. Normally it's not that high. And it looks like they haven't opened the dam things, because that's a dam. Like, that's essentially what it is. But this is my favorite part about this trail, is this part. It's pretty calm, not too much going on. People fish it, and this is my favorite drop right here. As you can see, people bike through here. People walk through here as well. There's multiple paths, so we'll just go this way, I guess. Yep. There's a bench over here somewhere. Usually I like eat a Lunchables or something. But it gets dangerously close to the edge. I mean, look at this. Imagine losing your balance and just whoosh, which I'm scared now. But let's just take a peek. Like, look at this. Imagine your front wheel just locks and you just bye-bye bike and everything else you have. I don't carry a lot with me though. Just like the basics. I have my light charging in my backpack because I haven't ridden in so long. But like, see what I mean? This is terrible. Let's see what's over here. Oh dang, I should not have came this way. Oh well, I think I can just, yeah. Anyways, this is fun, right? Oh yeah, lots of wildlife. Golly, man, what am I doing? What? This is a terrible idea.
Yeah. Man, hell no.
And I'm wearing shorts too. My skin's all exposed. I'm gonna get ticks or something. I hope not. I hope I don't have any allergic. Golly! Hold on, technical difficulties. Okay. Jesus Christ. That was bad. Still recording, which is good, but like, some of this was not this bad last time I rode this trail. Golly. But last time I rode this trail, it was kind of muddy, so I would rather take this over mud anytime. Yikes. And then at the end of this is like a pretty steep and then drop. See, there's rabbits, bunnies, all sorts of things. But yeah, look, I'm wearing shorts, so it's all like, people have dogs out too. I mean, there's an apartment complex right next to me, so all is cool. I haven't fished here before. Like the first year I moved here, back in 2019, I got my fishing license, and I didn't catch anything like gnarly or crazy. Just like, what, cottonmouth, crappies, I think is what they call them, because their lips are like really thin. Yeah, these plants are tearing me up. Shout out Shady Undertones. Oh, ain't paying nothing right now. But that was the incline I was talking to y'all about. We're near the end of it, but I'm just gonna do one quick loop around again, and you guys will see. Man, I really hope I'm not allergic to any of those plants that were just in there. There's like a pier, but not actually a pier. What are those things, like a dock? Over here, I like to stop by and just enjoy some stuff. Normally I play music. There's a speaker strapped here, but I don't want to play music because then I won't upload the video. But we'll take a look over here real quick. Looks like there is people. So we'll take this way. Oh, there's quite a few. There's someone having a picnic. And then there's someone at the dock, so best to just not interrupt their little dock session. But yeah, there's nothing but like grasslands right here, I want to say, because I'm pretty sure all that is just like marsh, swampy stuff. Okay, turbo. Started at 87%, and I biked from my apartment all the way here, which is a good 4 miles, and so I used up 10% of battery. But yeah, I like to come down here and just sit at that bench that person's at and just kind of reflect on whatever.
90% of the time, I have no idea what the fuck I'm talking about.
So let's go to the left. My girlfriend had a video filmed and all that, but the way that the edits were going, it was just kind of bad. Thank you. In the sense of, so her seat is a lot wider than mine.
It's not a trick question.
Because she's a woman. And so it has like these built-in shocks on the bottom of the seat, which allow for a smoother ride, you know, whatever. And anytime she would hit a bump, it would just squeak, squeak, and that was the entire video, is just squeaking left and right. And so she would speak, but like you wouldn't be able to hear her talk because the seat was like, that's not actually what it sounded like. It's just kind of a pretty close representation, or a pretty close mimic. But look at the mountains. Like, this is the front range basically. We're gonna go right because this is a pretty narrow path, and there's a bug in my ear. That's a pretty narrow path, and people usually fish at that. Yeah, there's some people fishing there, so I don't want to be in their way or them in my way. So we'll see how that plays out. Yeah, this is a pretty nice part where you go really fast, and then I turn left right here, and it kind of just does its own thing. Usually there's a lot of mosquitoes. Yep, there they are. But like, this is super fun to ride with turbo assisted pedal, turbo pedal assist. It's a cake. It's cake. It's like you do pedal, but it's like you get pretty good assist from it. So it doesn't feel like you're pedaling super hard. You're like, ugh. Plus this bike weighs a brick. So I would say this is definitely worth it if you have a little bit of money to play with. I didn't get a full suspension because it was just way too much, and I could not justify, what, $8,000? So, yep, just hardtail front fork. But yeah, there's some birds, there's a pond, some more. I think that's gonna be in, I don't know if that's an Amazon. No, it's not an Amazon facility, even though they built one like right down the road. It's just like a whole manufacturing, I want to say. So yeah. Anyways, I want to talk about my other vacation. I never even brought it up, and I'm sorry. After Vegas, we have a friend in Florida who lives in Orlando, and she said, hey, for my girlfriend's birthday, we're gonna fly out and spend it in Universal Studios, which is amazing. So we were in Universal Studios for a whole week, and man, it was my first time. Perfect, 10 out of 10. I really enjoyed it. If you've ever been to Universal Studios Orlando, you know what I'm talking about. We went to the main park, and then we went to like, we didn't go to the Epic one or anything like that. We didn't have that kind of pass. We just went to Seuss Landing, Wizarding World of Harry Potter, the one that has the Velocicoaster and the Hulk and the Kong ride and all that stuff. Total blast. Wow. And then we went to Volcano Bay, which is the water park in Orlando. And we were only there for one day, but we were there the entire day. And wow, we were pretty wore out by the end of everything, but I would definitely go back again in a heartbeat. But yeah, those are our 2 vacations for the year. I don't think we're doing anything else for vacation. I know the next thing that comes up is Thanksgiving. Oh, sorry, Halloween for some of those Halloween addicts. Not even addicts, just like Halloween people. So August, September, October, Thanksgiving, and then Christmas and New Year's, which is not that far away. But I work out in the sun all day, so I'll be glad when everything starts to die down and I don't have to mow grass or do landscaping. So yeah, basically what we did is, instead of going where that narrow path is, we just went around it and cut basically like from one end all the way to the other. So this end, if I go all the way down here and I make a left, it's where we would have gone if I had made that left. This is a nursery, lots of plants and stuff, and dirt, and sunflowers. Native plant gardens. So fun little thing. I don't ever go through there because that's kind of fruit orchard. I don't know. I just don't like to go in there. But yeah, we're gonna make this left, and then we're gonna go right at the end of this one. So you'll see some things twice. but it's all good. It's not too late. It's only about 7:44. The sun doesn't go down till what, 8:27, something like that, if I remember, because I got to keep track on when the sun goes down. 8:02, so here in about 20 minutes. Wow, I was like an hour off. But yeah, I think I need a new bell. This one got damaged. Or I should just, you know, put an air horn. God, there's people here. Shoot. And they're not gonna move. Thank you. The world is their oyster, I guess. Yeah. Alright, we're gonna go this way, and then I'm probably gonna wrap it up pretty quick. I don't want to be out too late. I might, I don't know. Okay, I just be riding. I just be cruising, and you guys just be cruising with me. But this is basically what my backyard looks like. Oh man, my foot almost went forwards because my right foot just stopped. But yeah, once we loop around here, I'll probably finish the video, and yeah. Oh yeah, my Civic is in the shop. It's been in the shop since like the 4th of this month, and we're at the what, 11th, and I still haven't gotten it back. Duh. They got my new roof rack and the roof or the bike rails, which is good, but I mean, golly, it took forever, man. They're on my other car now for the time being, but I don't think they're compatible with the other car. They're meant for the Civic. So when I get the Civic back, I'm just gonna put them on and ride it. It's always great when sprinklers are not running, like in the direction that you're riding. Yeah, after this I have like a what, 25-minute bike ride home. It's not too bad. I'm probably just gonna turn off the pedal assist. Oh yeah, there's an airport. Oh no. A hospital, and there's helicopters landing all the time and taking off, obviously. But there is an airport right next to it too. But yeah, these are nice apartments, but they're too much. Like, what, $800 more than what I pay now? No thank you. And they're like the same size. I think I need new discs. But look at that. I don't know if you guys can see that. Can you guys see that skyline thing over there? The mountain playing peekaboo, or the sun playing peekaboo with the mountains. Yeah, this is like the upside of living in these apartments. Is like you wake up to this, or well, you don't wake up because that's where the sun sets, but like you just like imagine sitting on a patio hitting a pendulum or something, and you're just like, whoa. But yeah, I'm gonna cut it here soon when I make this next right. This is the trail that I rode earlier. It's kind of congested with a bunch of stuff. We're gonna go in here. Yep. And I think this is, ow! This is gonna be like a good stopping point for the video, since it's gonna start getting dark out pretty soon. Jesus Christ, of course. This is where I fall. No, thank God I didn't fall. But yeah, I'll ride this out and then that'll conclude. Oh yeah, we didn't go through this because there was people here. But yeah. Sheesh. Pretty fun thing to do right there. I'm not gonna attempt to do it here because it's dangerous. Like, imagine I miss and I go straight into the pond. That would be nuts. But yeah, that's gonna be it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Any tips or like recommendations on what I should do next would definitely be appreciated. But that was it for today. Thank you guys so much. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share this video. I'm trying to get my views up a little bit, so any of that is appreciated. Shout out to the original ones. Everybody, actually. I appreciate it all. I will see y'all on the next time. Or, God, I can't even talk. I will see you guys on the next episode of Cruisin' with Eddie. Peace.